just hear that? Sounds like something on the roof.
What is it?
Let me get up and go check. You just heard that? It's something on the roof.
Yeah.
Let me get my jacket in my boot.
Put your hands together with Christmas cheer. Here's a story about Santa Claus and his reindeer. One Christmas Eve when my kids were in bed, I heard a crash on the roof and it sounded like lead. I didn't hear jingle bells or a ho ho ho, so I grabbed my baseball bat cause you would never know. Then I went into the blizzard on top of my roof, and I saw this fat guy drinking about 100 pools. I swung my bat both high and low and made the fat guy bounce off the roof into the snow. I got off the roof as I stood in awe. I just hit drunk and married Santa Claus. I said, hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas. I said, hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I'm not trying to ruin Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I ain't trying to ruin Christmas. Now my kids are sad. The story about what happened next. Santa rubbed his head looking at what he started. He fumbled, he burped, he laughed, he farted. Santa moaned and coughed as he grabbed his gun. Then he said,
my son, I'm gonna kick your butt.
I helped Fatty up and brush him off. He swung at me drunk, trying to knock my block off. My wife and kids heard the commotion. They rushed outside, standing staggered drunk on the potion. Santa climbed back onto the roof and said with a sneer,
I would never deliver any more presents here.
my wife got mad, my kids yelled that I didn't mean it, I know my bad. Hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas. I said, hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I'm not trying to ruin Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I ain't trying to ruin Christmas. Now my kids are sad. Was drunk, he fell out of sleigh, so I offered him the number to the local AA. Fatty limped away and waved bye-bye, and with the whistle his reindeer were back in the blink of an eye. But as he left in that clinky sled, his hat fell off and landed on my head. Now I got his hat and a black eye from the Laos, a gift after all at my house. Merry, Merry Christmas. I said, hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas. I said, hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I'm not trying to ruin Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I ain't trying to ruin Christmas. Now my kids are sad. I wrote Fatty a letter, it wasn't my kid's fault, but he replied,
You lucky you weren't arrested for assault. Don't write again, my mind's made
I wrote
up.
back, you already kicked my butt, so forgive and forget, that's my motto, see. But Santa isn't gonna forgive me. He said,
Santa Claus, Captain Christmas, yo, and I can't let people hit me with a blow. So don't write again, it's not gonna work, jerk.
the moral of the story, if there's a thunk on the roof on Christmas Eve, don't hit a fat drunk man or he'll get peeved. Don't wanna get gypped on Christmas Eve. Ho, Merry Christmas. I said, hey, hey, ho, Merry Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I'm not trying to ruin Christmas.
You hear Santa Claus?
I know my bad, I ain't trying to ruin Christmas. Now my kids are sad.
Can't believe it. Just got into it with Santa Claus on the roof. He was drunk too. My kids and my wife mad at me too. Merry, Merry Christmas.